Audio Jungle.
It is Sunday morning in the city of Lagos, and I'm saying good morning to you. This is Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Atiku on Flip TV. Here with me is the Punch newspaper with a very vital information. Was it saying at the newsstands this morning? Yeah, on the front page of the Punch is PDP Atiku. Inec'S server shows we beat Buhari with 1.6 million votes. I repeat, PDP Atiku. Inec'S server shows we beat Buhari with 1.6 million votes with a very specific rider here. 5 grounds petition revisits alleged certificate scam against president, and we have a picture here of the Kajuru indigenes protesting against killings. Yeah, look at it very closely. Kajuru indigenes protest against killings. And on top of the newspaper, we have here INEC challenges ruling as court stops Bauchi governorship poll results collation. And also we have here again how my aide died after making statement to EFCC of Banikoro. North Central APC reps want speaker slots. And on the bottom part of the newspaper, man accuses police of turning assault case against him. I repeat, man accuses police of turning assault case against him. CPP alleges plan to depose Sultan of Sokoto, Emir of Kano. These are the stories we have today on the Punch newspaper. Our viewers are here. Let's join them. I'll be right back. PDP Atiku Inec'S server shows me we beat Buhari with 1.6 million votes. Yesterday, Atiku told tribunal, sack Buhari and declare me winner. Same thing yesterday again. Atiku hired about, there's over 400 witnesses and 20 sons to battle for justice. Right here, 1.6 million votes is what we used in beating Buhari. What do you have to say about this?
Well, what I will just say about it is that deep inside me, Atiku won the election. But there's a manipulation over the elections. Let's look physically. Let's look what's going on today. If Atiku they didn't vote Atiku in Kano, why PDP is leading Kano? If they didn't vote Atiku in Sokoto, why PDP is leading in Sokoto? Are you following me right now? Okay. I have a shop in Sabogere Market, Kano. And what is going on there, and I understand that in the polling booth where we are, I have a lot of friends there. Everybody there said they are voting Atiku. Apart from that, the northern people themselves, they're tired of him, of Buhari. Though he has some people that vote for him. But from my own view, or from my own understanding, even though Atiku won, but they have to use, according to what we hear and what we see in the media and all, they use militaries, police to make sure they hijack it. So on what happened, even in South and Southeast, where Amechi will point gun at an INEC official that should be writing results. If you watch all this game, you know that it has never happened in the issue of Nigeria. So what I would just say is this, that for the sake of peace in Nigeria, if they should declare Atiku, let them declare him, because this thing is going to another level. I even heard that the case is still in world court now. After finishing in Nigeria Court of Appeal, they are going to the world court. What will happen? Are we going to say that what happened in Venezuela will not happen in Nigeria? We fought war in 1967. There's a crisis in 1993, 1992-93, Abiola regime. Are we going to face another crisis again? If they understand, for the sake of peace, they should give it to the man. Even though Atiku will not fight, or Atiku will come down, we also have some people in Nigeria that will even cause war or cause problem. I had information in Lagos State here. The information said, because in 2015, Agbaje won election, according to the information. Then I said, but Agbaje didn't go to court. Agbaje didn't fight. Agbaje keep quiet. Because Agbaje keep quiet, 2019, Agbaje come out that they should vote for him, they will not support him. That anytime they vote for him, Agbaje will sell it out. Now, if Atiku will come down, if Atiku will now come down and relent over this matter, if Atiku will come out again, people will say, you will sell it out again. So Atiku have to go to court and face it like that. Let everybody see. Either you win the case or you didn't win the case. Let's see that Atiku face the case. So that if he come out again, they will support him. 3 times Buhari go to court. Finally, Nigeria supported him. So if they manipulate election against Atiku, let Atiku go to court. Eventually win, the tribunal should return it back to him. That's what I would say, for the sake of peace. That's all.
Thank you so much for the contribution.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have to say, sir?
Even there is a big problem that is coming, which the Nigerians have not even noticed because of inconclusive. In my Bible, which I read, they said that there is a destruction that breaks out from the north and it will expand. And exactly that is what will happen. For instance, you just imagine a person that won. You say because he won in the 6 states and you say inconclusive. What about if you now said that is the person that's on the loose side? What do you think that will happen? Especially Kano, for instance, that where there is a crisis now and other part of the north. They say that they are the one that won the election, that Inec'S should announce the result. And they said inconclusive. My brother, there's a cure that is coming, which Nigeria have not even witnessed that what is going to happen. If I may tell you something, the problem of this country is an Inec. Inec is the problem of the country that we are having. If there is a free and fair election, Inec is supposed to ask are the best referee in the field. You know, so when it's a field of play, a referee is the last judge. When you say a penalty, and it can be able to say this is what happened, and it award that penalty, the same thing with Inec. Inec is the last judge of the country. And if there's a problem today in Nigeria, Inec is the cause of the problem. Where today I saw a paper said that Atiku won with 1.6 million. And now Atiku said he have the fact. Yesterday I saw that they said he have about 400 witnesses and 20 sons. Let them go to court, and if the court now if it get Atiku is the winner of the election, let Buhari step down for Atiku. And not only Buhari that is fed up with not only Atiku that is the whole Nigeria is fed up with Atiku. Let me give you some instance. In most of the states, like Benue State, there was a kiosk there about the herdsmen and other these things. Zamfara, Nasarawa, and other northern Maduguri, you understand me now? Whereby they were killing people and other. Do you tell me that Buhari won in that place? When other people run to exile, where did he get the millions and other these things? So my brother, there is a problem that is coming, which people have not even seen. After the election on 23, this Saturday that is coming, you begin to see things that will be able to take place. So we just pray that something that is about to break out, that God should just take control of it. Atiku won the election. If the judge said, and if Atiku really have the facts that will justify that say that he won the election, let court decide.
Now, the question is, even if the decision is being made by the tribunal or by the court, do you think the APC government will step down for Atiku?
My brother, they will step down. In the sense, if the tribunal, the court have said this is the winner of the election, it's happened other states, other country, where Nigeria themselves, they use ECOWAS and other these things to fight those people out of the power. We have AU and other these things. They will still come into Nigeria and make sure that justice is being taken place. They will leave the power.
Thank you so much.
Really, I know that Nigerians came out to vote for Atiku. They came out massively.
Massively.
Yes. I walked in Inec'S. I saw what happened. So, but I cannot talk about other places. But I saw what happened.
What happened?
Yes. Nigerians came out to vote for Atiku.
Now, do you think Atiku will at last win this battle?
If everything is done properly, Atiku will win this election.
You mean the judiciary will work in favor of Atiku?
If things are done properly, this is Nigeria. If things are done properly, when Nigeria cried for change, everybody cried for change, and they saw the change. The same Nigeria said they no longer want it. That is why they came out massively to vote for Atiku. And they've done that. And reverse became the case. We don't know what happened. I didn't say anybody rigged the election, but I know people voted for Atiku.
That matter cannot be true. As Buhari has won, he has won that. So going to court, they are just delaying themselves.
Okay.
Yes, for going to court up and down, it's just they are delaying themselves. As they have declared Buhari winner, he has won. So nothing they can do again, unless he completes his 4 years. So after 4 years, he can come and contest again. So Buhari is the winner. So there's nothing he can do.
Now, would you tell me that the judicial system is not working properly in Nigeria?
Buhari win the election now. See what he has in Kano. How many votes in Lagos, Ibadan, and the three states? Kano beat the states. They have about 4.something million at Kano. What they have in Lagos here, in Ibadan, it doesn't reach 2 million. So
PDP said that most of the elections that took place there were rigged.
Both of them are rigging. Not only one person are rigging. Both of them are rigging. Rigging has been since 1983. There has been rigging.
1983.
Yes, during Shagari regime, they have been rigging since that time. So rigging is not today. It started. Not today. It started. Rigging has been existing since during the Shagari regime. They have been rigging. By that time, they say Awolowo win. So the Shagari rig. All of them, they are rigging. So they have been rigging since. So it's not a new thing.
Your advice, what?
Yes, my advice to Atiku is to go and sit down and wait for another election. After these 4 years.
If the same thing still happens in another election, what do you think would happen?
No, the same thing cannot happen because after 4 years, Buhari is going. So if he win that time, they will give him the vote now.
Well, my perception toward this, there is no election that is perfect, naturally. And in the world, there is no country that can come out that all the elections that have been conducted is perfect. So free and fair election we've been advocating for. I believe that as time goes up, we are developing until we get to the developed stage. So to me, if it is not convincing enough, let him go to tribunal.
Is he already?
Then if he wins, fine. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not sure that he's going to win. I'm not sure.
Your reasons?
Number one, when you look at the fact of the results, so far so good in all states. APC won almost 26 to 27 states. So how come will he win? And presidential election could not be rerun anymore. So since the result has been announced, so the verdict has been given by the Inec'S chairman, that Professor Yakub Mahmoud. So what else again? The tribunal has the power, everybody knows, but on what basis, on what facts? There must be an evidence. There must be an evidence. And the way the election goes, I think every one of us witnesses. So there is no model in which PDP or Atiku could present that this is what makes him to win the election, as far as I'm concerned. So it is not the question of the crowd, it is the question of the campaign. So if you do your own work very well, you will win any given election, or irrespective of the political party. It depends on the campaign. So APC campaign very well, and they touch most states when it comes to, in fact, to an extent that they apply door-to-door campaign. That is a grassroots politics by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo. So they campaign very well. They campaign, so they need to win. So and that's the reason why they won the election. So once the strategy is in place, so who can win you? So to my own understanding, so that is the basis for the election. So APC won gallantly. He won gallantly.
You are less concerned with this 1.6 million votes Atiku is talking about.
So it is not everything that we read in paper that we have to believe in. We have to conduct our study as well, if what they are bringing is correspond with what is going on.
Thank you so much for your own contribution. You are still on by Standard South Newsstands with Michael Adekunle. Atiku and PDP saying they defeated Buhari with 1.6 million votes. This is what we have here, 1.6 million votes. What do you have to say about this?
Who said they beat Buhari with 1.6 million votes?
Atiku PDP.
And what do you expect them to say? I don't understand. Yoruba say if they give hope to a madman, he will cultivate to his own side. I don't understand. It is at the tribunal they will prove that 1.6 million votes. You understand? As a political party, even during the campaign, some parties say they will give 5 million votes to their candidate in their state. Some parties said they will give 1 million votes to their candidate. Some parties said they will give 3 million votes to their candidate when they do election. But the real situation on ground, does it show all those things that they were saying? When they got to, I mean, anytime they started slugging it out at that tribunal, they have to prove it and show the 1.6 million vote that they used to beat Buhari. Any political party can make any allegation, and the paper, they want to sell their paper. Anything that they know that will capture the interest of the readers, it is what they will put at the front. No matter either it is true or it is false. That's the ethics of journalism sometimes. You know, bad news is good news. That is Buhari and Tinubu is fighting now. It's good news to the public. They want to buy that paper. That is why we say bad news is good news, because it will make that paper to sell that very day. This one, the reason why they put it here is it's what PDP and Atiku have said, but let them prove it at the tribunal. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
He say Atiku will win 1.6. Why in the order I carry certificate give Osinbajo and Buhari? Where in there?
So that was not saying.
Where Atiku dey? May go forget for that one.
What do you expect?
May go wait for 2023. No be now. This one not sure for you.
With this evidence?
Yes.
With the evidence he has?
The Buhari winner. Who vote for him for not? I'm not a man. Nobody vote for Atiku for not. Me dey vote for Atiku. Who vote for Buhari? That's why Buhari win. I mean, South is not going to make Atiku win. Cannot allow Atiku win. Now we go allow me Atiku win. So, and we don't like Atiku.
The North?
The North. We don't like her. The Buhari will like. That's why we cannot vote for Atiku.
Which means that Buhari has more influence than Atiku in the North?
Yes, 100%. 100%, maybe 90, 100%. 100% Buhari get a pass Atiku.
I'm wrapping it up on this edition of Bystanders at Newsstands with the Punch newspaper, giving us a very vital information. Join me next time as I bring you another fresh topic from Nigerian dailies. Behind the camera is Latif Adewale and also Femi Samuel standing beside us to make sure the work is going on. Not forgetting my great editor, Bamishe Alawo. Have a good day.